Shit, I just realized my freaking mic was on mute. Anyways, what I was saying is Pidgey is coming to us live at an undisclosed location where he literally sounds like he's in a tunnel. We have no clue where he is. Hopefully there's no clowns there. Pray for Pidgey's soul. We're going to get through this together. Get your Atlantean-coated crystals and your cheese ready. Oh, crap. I just hit the wrong button. Anyways, might as well start it. That's not Chinese lettering, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Chinese lettering. Well,
Holy
this part...
crap,
Wait.
they do still make Sharkleberry Finn.
The views and the words you hear tonight are meant to be taken as wrong or right. Just a bunch of voices, wild and free, spewing thoughts and pure absurdity.
Unicorn.
Let it go, let it go.
And you're
Oh my
gonna-
god, this is gonna get fucking clipped.
The views and the words you hear tonight are meant to be taken as wrong or right. Just a bunch of voices, wild and free, spewing thoughts and pure absurdity. These ain't for kids, so walk away. Only for grown-ups who can play. Degenerates online, we own that claim. But don't take it seriously, it's just a game.
And for some reason that would just make the police go, Eureka!
That is a lot of nuts. God damn it, I'm gonna get clipped again.
Did she just say Atlantean-coated crystal?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting cheese.
This ain't for kids, so walk away. Only for grown-ups who can play. Degenerates online, we own that claim. But don't take it seriously, it's just a game.
I mean,
Have you not seen the new Hocus Pocus?
I don't have Disney Plus.
What do you live in, a cave?
Nope.
Oh god, someone should clip that.
Are you not entertained? Pidgey, can you hear me? Can you say that again?
Hello?
Hi. We're live. This is live, pal.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways,
Sorry.
live from an undisclosed bunker somewhere in the Mideast is Pidgey.
I'm in hell.
So, I don't know why you sound like that, but, oh yeah, you told me already. Why don't you give the people a lovely idea of why you sound like that?
You see, what happened was that one day I was coming home from work after, a hard days of work of shitting on people's cars and eating bread. And so, I found that there were some noises coming from a storm drain. I decided to go in there because, why the stupid fuck not?
You
Was
felt
dragged
Pete in it,
out.
didn't you?
I was dragged down by a demonic force.
P. Diddy.
By P. Diddy himself. Him and Bill Cosby dragged me down into the far depths of the sewers. And I'm convinced that I'm in hell. I've currently lost them, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay away from them.
Hey, at least R. Kelly's not out there.
No, that would be a fucking triforce of I don't know what I would be allowed to say on here.
Well, hopefully you are not being followed around and haunted by the ghost of Jimmy Savile.
No, not yet.
Okay, then.
Now, one of them tried to offer me a pudding pop.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, welcome, guys. Yes, we are live. And, well, yep. Live as live could be. That's why I fucked up the starting soon music and accidentally clicked the back button. And was making a joke. Didn't realize that my mic was fucking muted for the stream. Streamer fail. Streamer fail. I just had a streamer fail. 2 streamer fails. 2.
2 of them. All right, I gotta play it again, Nick.
Fuck. Streamer fail. Streamer fail. I just had a streamer fail. But anyways, so far, according to the poll that we have, which if you haven't voted yet, vote. More people would want cheese than an Atlantean coated crystal.
That's an honest to God shame. I'm ashamed of all of you people.
You don't want to be able to tell the future? Well,
I'm
I
disgusted.
can tell you the future. By October, the end of the world is going to happen.
By October,
Yep.
what's going to end it?
I don't know, Walmart? I don't know.
Fair enough.
Shit, I work for Walmart. I have to be nice.
You're gonna destroy the world.
Yeah, my place of employment is going to take over the world. We're all going to save money and live better.
I wish that was reality. I really do wish it was.
But before we get started, for all of you who were here last Thursday, not this last Thursday where Ray literally turned into a baby for like 5 seconds, we talked about top 5 channels. And we were discussing Bizarre Bub and Nuke's Top 5, and they both had the same clip of the Elmo balloon that was slowly floating towards the basement, but wouldn't go in the basement unless the woman's son who was recording would go in the basement with it. And they never really showed that.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm just going to say this really quickly. It was the dumbest shit that I've ever seen and the most easiest to fucking fake. And for some reason, every fucking clip channel that actually covers the paranormal thinks that this is proof of the paranormal. I'm just going to say this.
That's so dumb.
It's the bottom of the barrel. But anyways, somebody actually made a video about it. And I figured we should start with actually seeing if this person comes to the same conclusion that I did. That holy shit, this shit is really fucking stupid.
Hold on, there could be a decent defense for it. There always could be.
Is Elmo's puppeteer down there?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm not waiting to find out. I don't want a hand up my ass.
Hang on 1 second. I think I hear something. Shit, run! Anyways, this is a person by the name of J. Kart's Arts. Gotta say, that's not a bad fucking name. Let's see what this guy has to say, shall we? I'm gonna hit that beautiful play button. Why do you have to start with the fucking piano music? Okay, let's rate the YouTuber. Do you think he listens to a lot of My Chemical Romance?
Yes, he looks like emo Peter Parker if he became a fucking SoundCloud rapper.
EDP is looking for his cupcake in the sewers. Run!
Ah!
Elmo balloon. That is fucking epic. People were pointing this out to me.
That looks fucking horrible.
After I released that.
What?
I said that looks fucking horrible and horrifying.
Yeah, that's the actual balloon that is in the fucking video, though.
And this thing is haunted.
Apparently, by a demonic spirit.
That video yesterday. That is crazy. 54-inch Elmo Airwalker foil balloon red. About this item, just add helium to the balloons and enjoy. Inflate balloons, same day of event. Latex balloon have an average indoor float time of 12 to 24 hours. You could film a lot of content in that sort of time, and then you could also fill it up with more helium if you wanted to. Foil balloons can last multiple days if filled and stored properly. Balloons used outdoors will have much less float time
It's
due
a
to the
walking
elements.
balloon?
Foil balloon.
It just said it's a walking balloon.
Yeah. You just walk around. You know, like it's no problem.
By the way, Mr. Gigi also watched the fucking video. And there is a point in the video where the balloon is moving sideways into this frame, and it's about ready to go up the stairs. And Mr. Gigi just goes, you cannot be serious. You can't make this seriously scary when the first image is it moonwalking into frame. And I'm like,
Even
no,
different.
no, you can't.
It's taking inspiration from Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
require low pressure regulated foil inflator to inflate them. These regulators have an auto shut-off pressure valve will not overinflate them. Disposable helium tanks and a latex inflator will not properly inflate foils. Balloons can usually be filled proper day, local supply store. So, how do airwalker balloons work? What type? Let's see. An airwalker balloon should always be filled with helium, so when the weights are added to the balloon, it appears to be magically walking and wandering around the room.
The reason why I'm showing this, by the way, is because this fucking balloon in the video is moving everywhere. Okay?
So they just bought a fucking walking balloon,
Yeah.
and they saw it walking, and they thought that they could take advantage of it by saying that it's haunted.
This guy looks like he listens to Blood on the Dance Floor too much. Maybe he does.
This is so fucking stupid.
Meanwhile, everyone's trying to figure out who's down in the sewer with you. We've got Ted Nugent, too, now.
It's just every kid toucher in the sewers. I found the secret entrance to Epstein's Island.
Shit, you better tell Chris Hansen where to find all the kitty diddlers.
Yeah, I was in the sewers. I found this thing. It was called Platform 4 and Up, and I went through it. And now I'm in Epstein's Island.
But anyways, let's continue this.
No shot. I was sitting here thinking there's a string attached to it, which there very much possibly could be.
There could be
but that,
still.
Yeah, that 100% just a bump.
But if it's walking, if it's a walking balloon, all you have to do is just put a force of air behind it, and it'll go where you want it to go. That's what I was thinking. Is just basically it's just air pushing it.
That entire Elmo video. So are these people just unaware that it was an air walking balloon? I was unaware of it. I didn't even know that was an actual thing. I had literally no idea that was an actual thing. So I'm glad that people pointed it out in the comment section. I've never used an air walker balloon before in my life. Normally I just get a helium tank and fill up normal balloons. But even then, balloons sort of, when they start losing helium, kind of drift off and do their own thing. And even then, they still kind of drift off and do their own thing. But this one was meant to make it look like it was walking around. And then they played it off like it was a
trying to figure out is how the fuck do you haunt a balloon? Like, of all the fucking things that you can haunt,
It's the newest trend. It's like the newest trend. I've seen so many fucking videos of, oh my god, that balloon is going somewhere. It's called an airflow current.
Yeah, that's how air works. I think I even saw a video like that where they just had like a SpongeBob balloon and it was just floating throughout their house and they were playing like fucking spooky music behind it. Let me see if I can find it now.
Well, paranormal thing. Wow, I appreciate all of you for pointing this out to me because I completely, as I zoom in on this balloon's crotch. Okay, anyways, I would have completely.
It's okay. It's okay. Elmo's non-binary. We're okay with it. Technically, I'm not wrong.
What you mean?
He said, as I zoom into Elmo's crotch, I'm like, it's okay. Elmo's non-binary.
That's insane.
Missed that. So yeah, no, thank you guys so much for pointing that out in the comment section. I actually had to look this up to definitely make sure. An airwalker balloon. Go fucking figure.
Quiet.
See? That's what it's doing.
Quiet.
It's the dumbest shit.
That's scary?
Yeah, it's supposed to be scary.
Why is he coming? What the fuck is happening?
Dude, at this point, I would have laughed so hard if the guy just took his bat and just bashed its face in and you just see it fly back down the stairs. Oh,
Rochambeau it.
Comedic genius.
Darby Allin just jumps down the stairs after Elmo.
And here
Why is he breathing so hard?
And here is the apparent demonic figure in the corner. If you
That looks like a clock.
If you cannot tell, because they did have it zoom, because Bizarre Bub made the fucking mistake of zooming it in, so you can actually see. It's got a fucking blurred effect over the top where you can actually see where they cut it out of something else, because it literally does this: doot 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 doot, flat, bigger other side.
Damn it.
So
learn how to crop better.
Yeah, crop it better, guys.
Oh!
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Did you?
Did you see it? Please tell me that you saw it.
I did not see shit.
I didn't see it either. I'm blind. Did you see it, though?
Nope. Did the chat see it? Did anybody see it?
Chat,
did anybody
see it?
Did anybody? Wait, I did see it. Stevie Wonder locked in a fucking dark basement could see how fake this shit is. Don't ask me why I have Stevie Wonder in my basement.
I hope to God that I hope to God that he's actually down here. He's one of the few ones that I can trust.
Very superstitious. Writing on the wall. Okay, I will rewind it for the benefit of Battle Puppet.
It's 100% fake. This is.
Okay.
Did you see?
God damn it. Hold on. Right here, Battle Puppet, is a disfigured head with a blur on the edge of the fucking thing where somebody said you can see eyes, the forehead, and hair. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm pretty sure that I have a good point here. That, and what is Censored saying Nox about? I'm pretty much gonna say this. This is the most laziest fakery I have ever seen.
It's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. We're at a point now where people are trying to take advantage of balloons and how they function for the sake of content. That's so fucking sad.
To me, it looks like the head of this guy from fucking Scary Movie 2 with the small, tiny hand. It's just popping through the fucking thing. God damn it, I just gave Quiet Try an idea for a fucking meme.
I'm gonna use my strong hand.
Yeah.
He's just holding a balloon there.
About Stevie Wonder, what's that? How do you not know who Stevie Wonder is?
Oh, that's what. No, he didn't say what's that. He said that's what.
Hang on.
Yeah, why would you have Stevie Wonder in your basement? That's what he's asking.
Oh, because I'm very superstitious.
Lord Almighty.
That's why. But anyways, yeah. By the way, I don't even know if Quiet Try's here. He's probably lurking.
In the shadows.
Coming up with weird ideas. Just evil ideas. Oh, okay. Let me see this. Let's see if this one's better. Oh my god, that's scary. I'm scared! The funny thing is the balloon on the bottom is just like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even doing this shit.
The dog is
Even
like,
the dog. What the fuck is that?
the dog is like, he's a ghost.
It's a demon.
How do I know that's Stevie Wonder in my basement? Because I saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't take advantage of this and just say that this is haunted.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent yellow and porous. SpongeBob SquarePants.
He's gonna haunt your nightmares.
I've come for your pickle.
I'm just gonna say this. Do you think SpongeBob is the reason why Squidward is really depressed?
Yes.
Okay.
He gave him clinical depression.
I mean, if I had to live next to fucking SpongeBob, I'd be clinically depressed all the time, too. Oh, wow. That was scary.
This is 12 years ago, by the way.
So the fucking person with the Elmo took an actual inspiration from this. I'm just thinking.
I would assume so.
Coming soon,
this is
SpongeBob the 13th.
SpongeBob, my special boy.
I mean, it's got to be one of the reasons why Squidward is so depressed. Yeah. I mean, he's sandwiched between an idiot and an idiot.
I don't know which would be worse, living with SpongeBob and Patrick or living with Mordecai and Rigby. Hey,
oh,
bud.
shit.
Yeah, I just...
Why are you here?
This could be Nox's worst situation. He has to do a stream with me and Red.
I just got
Eh.
back from watching the Minecraft movie.
Oh, how was it? I'm
What do you mean?
assuming great. I'm assuming great.
I'm
Beginning was
assuming. I'm assuming it's Academy Award winning.
The beginning was but the beginning was but overall it was good. Like the remaining of it was good.
Would you say that it's worth 5 Oscars?
I would say it's worth any Oscars than Snow White.
Well, there you have it, ladies and
I'm just
gentlemen.
gonna say this. I don't believe that Jack Black is really in that movie because he doesn't play video games no more. Because Red Dead Redemption 2, that is not a game. It's an incredible journey through all-American history, fighting for your lives and fighting for your family. Trying to live your days with honor and integrity. That's not a game. That's an adult thing. That's not a game at all. That's like fucking Shakespeare!
Lord Almighty.
Dylan, are you saying I'm late because I was late last time? This time I actually ask. Okay.
I agree with Censored Pidgey and Red. That's worse.
Yeah, we don't have Ray on to actually be the mediator.
Censor, you love.
Considering how many times that Thursday, Red contradicted himself.
Carried that movie mostly, but yeah.
Oh my God, Quiet Try is around. He just clipped something. I want to see what the clip is.
SpongeBob can't hurt you, right?
Who lives in a pineapple
Fucking
under the
scared.
sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Exorbitant yellow and
It's
Okay, that's actually funny.
pants.
We were just talking. You didn't miss anything. We were talking about how somebody found out that do you remember not this last stream but last Thursday's stream when we were talking about the Elmo balloon?
Oh, that.
It turns out it's what's called a walking balloon. It is supposed to simulate walking.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
AKA, it's doing its job, and it's being lambasted for it by saying that it's haunted.
It's haunted by a demon.
Demons.
Honestly, Airwalking Elmo should sue.
Yes. And I mentioned
Okay,
the
that's
fact
funny.
that Mr. Gigi actually watched the video, and he says, "You cannot make me think this is seriously scary when the first clip you show of him walking up the stairs is him moonwalking into frame."
I was struggling to come up with a title.
Well,
Fucking death metal.
you did
SpongeBob.
you did a good job. Actually, I have a better one.
Eat.
SpongeBob covered by Death Clock.
Mm.
But anyways, should we get to the well, I do have a palate cleanser if you want to do that first before we go into channeling Erik.
Sure.
Because there's something we haven't
Fair.
done in a while.
Oh, is it saying hi to...
The Daily Dose of
Hello,
Internet!
everyone. This is your
Yep.
Perfect.
Been a
This
long
is your
time.
Daily Dose of Internet. Why? Because check memes.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll show that one. It's better than the
SpongeBob.
last
Okay,
one.
that's-
SpongeBob the
Yeah.
13th. Bikini Bottom has a new problem.
It's actually not bad in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Just
SpongeBob.
imagine
That's it.
SpongeBob stabbing you with laughing with that annoying fucking laugh.
That's a fate worse than death. Oh God.
That no.
I'd be like, can you kill me a little bit faster now?
You know what's fate's worse than death? Doodle Bob trying to stab you saying me on you.
You know what's worse than that?
Where's
I
my
saw-
mute button for red?
Christ.
Listen,
You know what-
I'm here as it.
You know what's worse than that?
Hold on. Really
What's worse
quickly.
than that is that there's a video where SpongeBob and Patrick have Mr. Krabs tied up to a tree. They're singing Christmas carols, and they're stabbing him in the gut with an axe. Just
Why?
trying to chop. I have no idea. It was like an edited like
It was funny.
meme video. I saw it on Twitter. So
Well, anyways, say hello to
That
the
was
Daily
funny.
Dose of Internet.
Daily Dose of Internet. This police officer pulled him over because he thought the sandwich was a
Wait, what? Hold on.
Because he thought it was a sandwich was a what?
I have to actually do this because remember, we have to do this all the time.
Always.
Everyone, this is your
Hi.
Daily Dose of Internet. This police officer pulled him over because he thought the sandwich was a phone.
Was a phone. I thought he was going to say firearm. It's like, how do you... Yes, it's that new sandwich fucking shaped Glock.
Sandwich Glock.
He's got a club!
He's got an Italian sub.
He's got a grilled cheese!
It's a PB&J.
My man's armed and cheesy!
The third cheese.
Cheesy.
Don't try to be funny, Red. Just go with it.
That's so horrible.
It's we have confirmation. It is provolone. I repeat, it's provolone. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
The authorities have confirmed that he has mortadella.
The reason for the stop is I saw your cell phone in here when you were driving. Okay.
That was a sandwich.
It was. I saw your phone.
My phone?
Yeah. It wasn't. I know what a sandwich looks like. It was your phone.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was a rectangular thing. Whether it was your wallet, your phone, it looked like your phone.
Okay.
All right.
This is not a song. It's a sandwich. Sorry, I had to. This is not a phone. It's a sandwich.
If I saw this recording, like, imagine if he ticketed him and they went to court and he pulled out this fucking recording of him eating the sandwich. I would be so
awesome.
embarrassed.
At that point, you just have to resign from the police force.
I would hand in my
Be
2 weeks.
justice of the Spanish for century.
It's been
All right.
By the way, why is this reminding me? Did you see the new trailer for the Naked Gun remake?
No, you haven't.
They're remaking the Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
Huh?
Yeah.
That sounds
Really
random.
good people
but it
remake the
could be.
game is
Where
Because they have
Liam
no new
Neeson
ideas.
is playing Frank Drebin's son. And in it, they're actually showing, like, all these characters are apparently children of all the fucking characters from the original Naked Gun. They're like, I miss you, Dad. I miss you, Dad. I miss you, Dad. Then it gets to the picture of Norbert and go to a black guy and he just goes, nah. And if you know who played Norberg in fucking the Naked Gun, you will know why that's funny. You don't know, do you, Red?
no, it's fine. Hey, it was fun while it lasted.
Norberg is played by O.J. Simpson.
That's even worst.
Go watch The Naked Gun.
It's a good movie.
Yes. It's got
So go watch it.
the whole entire series has the best fucking lines, like Frank Drebin going, and I faked every orgasm. Or in the third one, like a midget in a urinal, I'm going to have to stay on my toes. Like a blind man in blind man in an orgy, I'm going to have to feel my way through.
For fuck's sake.
So yeah.
You have to watch Naked Gun, you have to watch Naked Gun 2.5, and you have to watch Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Yep. And you have to watch them in order. Nice Beaver, yes, that's another good one. Like just watch it, Red, and just get back to me, okay?
Also, while you're watching that, you can also watch the Airplane movie.
Yes.
Okay, fuck.
And don't call me Shirley.
Right. So that's why I'm pulling you over.
Noted.
Okay.
All good. All right.
Yeah.
¿Pollito?
Wait, you're pulling him over because of a...
Ya, pero vas a comer lechuga.
Doggy.
¿Lechuga?
Yeah.
¿Lechuga?
Yeah.
He dislikes it. He dislikes it.
Ow!
He dropped his phone while he was driving on the
Whoa.
highway, and this is what the video footage looked like.
This is where you drop it?
Yeah.
Oh no!
That was spinning over.
That's actually kind of fucking cool.
Your screen's not cracked?
Okay, that's actually
no
not...
way!
I think these muffins might be a little overdone.
Oh, look, that's what happens when Red cooks.
No, mine's is never this shit. Thank
That's
God.
firm. This is firm and secure bread.
That's
Nothing
hardtack at this point. Really
It's a
quickly, we
tacky
actually
shit,
have
honestly.
to actually ask, because Censored made a good point. Red, have you seen Airplane?
No, I have not.
How can
Again,
you?
I need to do better.
Why
Pidgey,
try? How dare?
Pidgey,
Why try? What have you done?
Pidgey.
Yep.
We need to kick him out.
Wait, no, please. Wait, give him some time, please.
Okay. The Haunted Elbow Balloon would be a better AEW champion than Jon Moxley.
Honestly, at this point, anything is any AEW champion is better with Jon Moxley.
I'm just gonna
Any
say
AEW champion is better with Jon Moxley.
It could even be Donkey Kong for all I fucking care.
you just did not hear what you just said, did you? You literally said any AEW champion would be better with Jon Moxley.
And the new AEW Women's World Champion,
Jon Moxley.
Moxley. Yeah, I probably did said that.
By the way, I still
And
have to. I actually do
Yeah.
have to say this really quickly about Jon Moxley. Punk was right. No matter what he does, he's always the third best member of whatever fucking faction he's a part of. And he's the third, and he's probably the second best John.
Yeah, I could barely hear you guys. Let me try rejoin. real quick.
second best John.
Why is he? Why can he barely hear us?
No idea. Also, fuck. God
better
damn it, I
now.
lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, didn't Punk shout out Moxley on one of the episodes of SmackDown?
I don't know.
Because I can remember him doing the promo with him and Rollins in the ring, and he had said something along the lines of, "You two couldn't even beat me unless you had the third guy with you."
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah.
Shots
And
fired.
I was like, wow, he shouted out the world champion of the other company. That's insane.
Yeah, but let's continue with the daily dose of internet because I understand that we are all avoiding channeling Erik, but we do have to talk about channeling Erik.
Yo.
That is really hard.
I see. Yeah, break out the chainsaw.
That is really hard.
Yeah.
2, 3. I didn't get any.
Oh, that's just me. Oh, that's just a nice person.
That's
That was
That's
wholesome.
cool.
That was fucking
Very.
wholesome.
That's so sweet.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That's fucking cute.
This is the worst tortilla maker device ever.
What?
I said that
For his mom.
he cried for his mom. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, little baby.
Thank you.
Tortilla making
This is the
device.
worst
Wait, this-
tortilla maker device ever. We'll let Red be the judge of that. Ready? Let's go.
That's it.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
How the fuck?
That person up the yeah.
How the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe that fucking thing is a premature ejaculator. But,
Fucking hell.
wait, don't I have that fucking badumtis? Hold on.
You have the rim shot? I don't think you have the rim shot.
I need it. Yeah, this will.
Wait, I think this.
Yes, that.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not in your server. Yeah, no, it's not in your server. Damn.
Yeah. Wait. Red just put in the chat, I will remember this censored. What are you gonna do? I know exactly what you're gonna do, Red. You are going to take it like a bitch and then hide under your covers in a fetal position crying while sucking your thumb.
Man, everybody wants me to do cookies.
Spec would be in shambles if he saw what happened to that pancake. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, what pancake? Where?
Pancakes are great.
What the fuck?
Yeah, when are we gonna have a cooking stream, Brad? Censored wants to know when are we gonna have a cooking stream?
Well, that depends.
When King Cobra JFF comes over, it's...
Fuck off, Pidgey, with the two over JF. Bro, you know King Gouvernail gave me STDs.
No, you see, if I was actually going to do a cooking with Red stream,
PDST.
if I was going to do a cooking with Red stream, we would be playing the whole entire EDP, looking for a cupcake. 1.
Oh my god, no.
2.
I'm
Anything
wait, hold
cooking with K. And 3. Anything
No.
Jamie Oliver.
Hold on a second. Red, how did King Cobra give you an STD?
Yeah.
Elaborate, please.
Please. Do you even know what an STD is?
Or did you try to say PTSD instead of STD? Red? Are you okay, Red?
Red, show me
Jeez,
on
okay.
the owl where King Cobra JFS touched you.
No. Listen, he didn't touch anywhere, I will tell you that much.
Oh my god, I was hoping so. I was hoping so.
Same.
Because King Cobra was advocating for the greatest hashtag of all time. Hashtag fuck date rape. So how can he be giving you STDs?
I meant
Are you sure it wasn't P. Diddy? I think we broke fucking.
to speak English after watching all that shit.
Are you okay?
Are you okay,
Red, are
Red?
you okay?
Red, we are seriously worried about you.
Y'all,
We actually are.
Are you okay?
You literally just said that King Cobra JFS gave you an STD. Now he's muted. I'm not
fucked up. Okay?
I get you fucked up. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I feel bad.
Yeah, we both feel bad. It's like, what?
I meant to say post-traumatic syndrome. That's what I meant to say.
Post-traumatic stress syndrome. PTSD. Actually, not syndrome. Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Post-traumatic Down syndrome.
Fuck you, Pidgey.
Can I continue this now?
Can we? I don't want this to turn to ADHD as enough as is, okay?
Oh, that's farting.
This police officer heard these balloons pop outside of his house and thought it was something a little more serious.
Shots fired. Oh shit, he actually got the gat out.
Why is it on the car on fire? What?
Mam zrejmě čtyř
I can't even speak properly.
That's like an awesome.
Oh, it's just a.
No, that's a reflect.
Oh
Never mind.
shit! Oh shit! Do not open that! Do not open that!
Open it. Open
No.
it. Open it.
You
You get a fun
Pidgey's like,
surprise if you open
open
it.
Why do beluga
Oh,
whales
it's open.
always try to scare children?
Oh look, beluga!
That's a big thing.
This confused bird started doing a mating dance.
Aww.
Pidgey,
My
Is that your
people!
I just have a question. Is this what the odd meth? Look at that fucking hairdo.
That's just Cedric.
Okay.
It's just how
With her foot.
Okay.
That's. He's trying. That's.
Now,
He's
why was he
trying to
doing
fuck
this?
her foot.
Really?
He's trying to
Really?
No, come on,
no,
Pidgey.
no. They literally said that he's trying. That's a fucking mating dance. He's
Yeah,
trying
it is
to
a
fuck
mating
the
dance.
foot.
It was a mating
Come
dance,
on,
dude.
dude.
Hey, that's not nice.
Ooh, no.
Listen, a priest should never do that.
No.
They saw that they were about to land on top of a bunch of jellyfish.
Oh, that. Oh, I feel sorry for them. By the way, do you know how to act? I want to actually ask Red. Do you know how to relieve jellyfish stings?
Never been contacted by jellyfish.
No,
But do
don't
you
say
know?
pee on it.
No, it's not. It's hot
Oh,
water.
thank God.
Hot water.
Oh,
That's all it needs? Okay.
That's all you need is hot water.
Alrighty.
For all the people that are like, oh my God, my friend just got stung by a jellyfish. Let me pee on him. Just take that to fucking
What?
OnlyFans and shit like that.
that's why I said don't say pee on it. That's why I
For the
said
longest
that.
time, people thought that to get to relieve jellyfish stings, you need urine. No, just need hot water.
Can we?
Also, I forgot to say something about that
properly.
priest.
What?
Go for it, Pidgey.
I was going to say that when you're a priest in a position like that, you should not be doing stuff by that, because if that dude was much younger than he was now, there would be police over at that church.
Yes.
no.
Yes, we
Yeah.
knew where you were going
It's
with
true.
that.
It's true. It's true.
It's okay. It's just plastic bags. Oh shit. Oh shit. I know what that exactly is. I know that.
Yeah. Alligator? Oh my
Someone
god.
thought it would be a good idea.
It was a swamp puppy.
I love swamp puppies.
Did
It
you know if
is.
you move to Florida, you are legally obligated to own a alligator?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Red told me that last night in confidence.
He had to build a beautiful hotel and pool right next to a jail.
What? They built a hotel with a pool facing
Right next to the jail?
facing a jail.
That's the biggest middle finger, and I love it.
Yes.
She couldn't figure out why her cat was in the closet.
Why your cat is in the closet?
Demon.
I was gonna make a different type of joke. Because
You were gonna
obviously you come from a Christian fundamental background. And it doesn't feel safe coming out of the closet.
The cat is possessed by the spirit of Tom Cruise.
Yes. Oh, it's just a shirt. There's a
She was
cat.
trying to send out a text message by using text-to-speech when this happened.
This is fascinating. In the UK, they march forward on the 30th. But, oh my gosh!
Dear.
Well, that is just fascinating.
What the hell?
That's just. I know that was UK, but that's just a normal day in New York.
But the
You didn't know that?
Red, you good?
Red? I think Red is still
Olympics.
Red,
What?
King Cobra's offering you a burrito.
Pidgey. Don't fucking.
Check
No,
the beats.
no,
Offer
no,
you a
no. I'll
burrito.
show you. I'll show you.
Would you bite into it, Red?
I could hear you guys in and out for maybe 3 seconds.
Dude, check the fucking stream.
I fucking hate you. I am. I see it now.
Anyways, shall we actually a normal day in New York when Jason or a maniac cop
Oh, fuck
terrorize it? Oh, come on. That's not New York. That's New York City. There's a difference.
In the UK, they march forward on the 30th, but oh my gosh.
Yep.
He accidentally left
That's
a potato
awesome.
in the microwave
He accidentally left a potato in the
for
microwave.
over 55 minutes.
Oh, that's molten.
Why would you
Holy
put it in
shit.
there for that long?
That was crazy.
Because some people are stupid.
Can you not just bake it?
Ooh.
It really took him 5 business days to
That's
notice.
just charcoal.
Yeah, it's just charcoal at this fucking point.
Sir?
Yeah.
You would notice that, wouldn't you?
Some people
I
are
would've
fucking
noticed it
stupid.
too.
I'm just saying that.
No,
There-
the thing is, if something were to happen to my dog, I would be like, why is this like this? Oh, hey, come back here.
That's a poodle, too. I love how the poodle was just like, yo, motherfucker, get back here.
Yeah, that's generally what it is. Okay, that's funny. Okay, that's
Alex.
funny. Whoa. That's all.
There
This guy
you
was somehow
go.
able to outsmart the
Oh,
police.
fuck.
Woot woot, that's the sound of the police. They're coming for you, Red.
Oh, shit.
They're here to save you from King Cobra Jan.
Yes. God damn it. You are not going to live that down, dude. You're not
He's
gonna
not
live
gonna let
down.
that down, and he's probably gonna.
No, you're
I'll-
not going
I'll
to live
never hear
down
the
that
end of
one
it.
thing. Yeah, you're not going to. You're not going to. I mean,
I'll never get to hear the end of it.
I mean, when I go
That's
to
what I mean.
actually fucking talk about fucking King Cobra again, I'm just going to be doing it on a day that you could be on. I'm going to surprise you. Go. So we're going to talk about the dude who gave you an STD.
I love how everybody in this stream is just somebody. They're just dealing with basement shit. I'm stuck in a sewer drain fighting off against kid touchers. You have Stevie Wonder in your basement, and Red's being handcuffed to a radiator by King Cobra JFS.
Fuck.
He's feeding him the fucking sushi bacon cheeseburgers.
Oh dear
And I'm
God.
like, fuck those.
With a side of Mountain Dew soup Doritos.
Yeah. Okay, where's the bad guy? Oh my God. Yep.
Assassin's Creed in that shit.
That's child abuse. Anyways, let's end it with that one because we gotta actually continue with this shit.
We move on
That
from
stupid bitch.
we move on from laughing at child abuse to looking into child death exploitation.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. For all of you who do not remember, I don't think this actually goes anywhere. Nope, it doesn't. I forgot. This is channeling Erik. We're going to do a little bit of a recap. On October 8th, 2009, 20-year-old Erik Medhouse sadly passed away. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sad. Very, very not cool. One thing that we don't pick on is death. We pick on everything else, but we won't pick on death. Unless it's, well, there's some things we don't pick on. Let's just say that. But apparently, his mother, the woman who runs this channel, was a doctor named Elisa Medhouse. Okay? A doctor, an MD, a physician with a science-focused education. So, grief makes you do some horrible fucking things. I get that.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, taking a picture of somebody shining a flashlight in the middle of a dark hallway. I completely understand that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or pretending that stuff actually is happening. Now, this is the first time I have ever seen this in a case study on the paranormal. And I still do, to some point, believe in the paranormal. I just don't believe that anybody on YouTube really understands the paranormal very well.
No. Not one bit.
According to this, the woman's father, Elisa Medhouse, Dr. Medhouse's father, witnessed her son Erik show up to her, just appear out of nowhere, turn from a 20-year-old boy to a little boy and climb onto his lap. And she was a scientist raised by atheists. Everything about this just screams the most stereotypical fucking shit that you possibly could find. Like, science-focused education. That's in quotations, okay? After her son's death, she was left wondering, does Erik still exist in some form? And if so, where is he? Hoboken, New Jersey.
I mean, that's close enough to hell.
And here's the thing I'm just going to say when it comes to any type of testimony from witnesses and shit like that. Witness testimony doesn't hold more weight than actual physical evidence, okay? Here, we'll do a thought experiment really quick. Red.
Yes.
You're going to be the guinea pig.
Fuck.
If I say that I, once as a child, was walking alone in the middle of the night home in a wooded area, and I saw a black dog run in front of me, knowing that a Labrador of one of my neighbors passed away a day earlier. Is that proof of the paranormal?
No, not even the slightest.
What is it proof of?
I think it's more so, if I'm gonna be honest, the only way it's proof of paranormal is unless, like, you know how like a ghost would, like, you would feel a cold chill, like if the ghost was trying to come by you or something like that.
Now you're thinking too much.
Hey,
stay within the parameters of the experiment, okay? What if I told you that there is a more rational explanation for it?
Really?
The more rational explanation would be that I saw a wild animal that I thought was a dog, but because it was pitch black outside, I thought it was a fucking dog.
Okay.
That is a point. But 3 days after Erik died, Dr. Medhouse received a call from her father, the quote-unquote more militant atheist of my parents, she explained.
Militant atheist? What the fuck does that mean?
Please. I
That's
want to know about this.
Okay, when you get into the paranormal, everything she's writing is the most stereotypical shit that you will actually fucking hear.
Sergeant Atheist reporting for duty.
Sergeant Atheist.
It's no similar to when we go on to the top 5 clip channels, and one of them says that they just moved into the house, and this house was built on a Native American burial ground. And it makes you think, how many Native Americans died in the fucking past that they needed so many Native American burial grounds?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
So, in a panicked voice, he described how he was sitting in his chair reading his paper when all of a sudden, I need some fucking music for this, but I don't have any. All of a sudden, he looked up to find Erik standing in front of him. Then, he said, Erik changed into a little boy version of himself, crawled onto his lap. He said, I'm so startled, I don't know what to believe.
That just sounds like you're on meth. Or PCP. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think this whole entire story is made up. The more I look into this woman, the more I think that, one, she might be a fucking doctor. But I think that Erik might have been a real fucking person. I'm not going to say that he wasn't because I don't know. I haven't looked that deep into it. But it just seems to me like a mother who really, really, really needed to grieve and did it in the wrong way.
Yeah. You kind of lose me when you start saying shit like the ghost of my dead son, Mighty Morphing Power Rangers morphed into a fucking toddler and then crawled onto the lap of my dad. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you continue to lose me when you start doing interviews with people like Lyndon B. Johnson and Jesus Christ and Hitler.
The thing is, she doesn't claim to be psychic. That's the funny thing about it. She invites people who claim to be psychic onto either streams or fucking all this other shit, and then does stuff like that. And the worst part is, she does the similar things that J Station used to do. Focus on people. Say, I would not be surprised because he passed away that if we went to her posts that she mentions Val Kilmer.
No fucking shot she mentioned.
Nope.
Thank God.
We're planning a session on Joan of Arc.
Oh.
Hello, I was curious to know more about dogmen. Dogmen are a type of cryptid. Yes.
Fuck! That's just furries. What the fuck are you talking
What
about?
is
That's just
what?
furries. Oh, and they're doing an interview with Winston Churchill soon.
Yeah, and
Christ,
Roberta
this
Flack, who just died this year.
Right.
That's probably why she hasn't mentioned Val Kilmer. God rest his soul. He was one of the greatest actors of all time. He was my Huckleberry. But yeah, as you can see, she tends to do this. The theme of narcissistic parents.
She does shit. Wait, she does shit with essential oils. Now I know it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Very.
Aromatherapy. By the way, when the fucking pandemic hit, you remember that whole entire thing where we're all stuck inside and we all actually had a good time because we didn't have to deal with other fucking people? Or was that just me? Anyways. Anyways, you remember that conspiracy that the COVID was somehow connected to 5G signals?
Yep.
She and her psychic actually talked to her son about that, and her son said, oh, yeah, it has something to do with 5G signals.
So, wait, what?
What?
Oh, wait, no, stop. They interviewed the dead son.
Yep.
About the kid's opinion on 5G's relation to COVID.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
For the
I'm
third
not
one,
so-
I will actually seek that one out. But here's one of the reasons why I don't like this woman. John
I
Benet
am too
Ramsey.
sober. I am way too sober for this.
Remember, you were here last time we covered him. Or her. This was the I'm getting cheese clip.
That's right. I wasn't there, but I knew the intro was.
Hold on, it's okay. I can see. I'm sorry, I'm allergic to
Must be,
bullshit.
by the way. Yeah.
Erik shares what he knows about God. I honestly would watch that, but no. Let's go back to the latest stuff, just to see what she's been doing, because that's what we're here for, stuff that she's been doing. And it looks like, oh my God, the hollow earth. Guys, the earth is, well, technically it kind of is hollow, but there's a molten center. Okay? You follow me?
Yeah.
The Earth is an M&M or a milk dud.
Except you don't want to eat it because, yeah. Mother Earth Part 3.
But
Afterlife interview with Marduk, god of Babylon.
the fuck.
Luke Perry and Shannon Dorothy.
A notorious Biggie Smalls?
Yep.
Notorious B.
Notorious B? Not the whole entire
No.
B.I.G.?
I meant to say notorious Biggie Smalls, alright? B.I.G.
World Leaders Mind Probe. By the way, if somebody tried to probe my mind, I'd be like, take me to dinner first if you're going to mentally fuck with me.
I would like to do a mind probing. This is obviously a boy employed by Kamala.
Chronic disease. Jesus Christ, the afterlife interview. Anton LaVey.
Tupac Shakur? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, why would you be surprised? She already interviewed Tupac. Why would she not interview? She interviewed Biggie Smalls. Why would she not interview Tupac?
The mystery behind drones. Behind the
Eileen
drones.
Abraham the Afterlife.
Eileen Warnos.
Yep, Eileen Warnos.
Abraham.
Liam Payne of One Direction.
Yep.
Who had recently died.
When she did this,
Light
yes.
language and sound
Susan
healing.
Smith. Anton LaVey, again. Interview with the kidneys.
Okay, that's just fucked up. Like,
Chris Christopherson, who had just passed away when this actually took place.
Tim Waltz.
They mind molested Tim Waltz.
Yes.
Which is a horrible, horrible thought.
Leonard Cohen.
Justin Bieber.
Yep.
Justin Bieber.
Mind Probe. The Secrets of the Great Pyramids of Giza, which we watched last time. And we couldn't get through it because of how stupid it was.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Stalin and Hitler back
Tiny
to back.
Mustache Man and Big Bushy Mustache Man.
And the 13 Crystal Skulls and the Founding Fathers.
And Chupacabras.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the Chupacabra alone. Just leave the Chupacabra alone. He's just a goat sucker. Why
Correct.
probe the mind when we have Facebook and Twitter? Exactly.
True.
This is not just schizophrenic. This woman has lost her fucking damn mind and is just chasing that clout. And I thought fucking Omar Gosh was bad at fucking chasing clout.
This is more like clout chasing, but in a very depressed way, like crazy type of shit.
And here's the thing, all of them are way too fucking long to watch anything interesting about it.
Yeah, like 45 minutes, 31, 39, like it's just...
I wonder what happened on March 2nd, 2025 that she needed a 7 minute and 32 second long fucking video that got 849 views.
The one thing I will never understand with channeling Air specifically, like the mother, is that fact that she's still coping about her son and then using her son's death to cloud chase is just beyond fucked up, in my humble opinion.
By the
I'm
way,
sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think that coping about your dead son is a bad thing.
no.
No, it's not coping is a bad thing, but the thing is, she's using him for clout chasing in a way, you know?
That's the bad thing. Not like grieving your dead son, coping that they're not in this world anymore.
Yeah, you kind of took the wrong fucking name.
That last statement was wrong.
No, the first statement was wrong. What the fuck are you watching? What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hold
Definitely
on.
not that one.
Hold on.
Definitely not that one. No, fuck that. Oh.
You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
We need to do the anime version.
Could have just been Spectre, but it had to be me of all people.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Take a joke. We're not being mean to you yet.
If Spectre can take the abuse, so can you.
So, we gotta figure out which one we're gonna watch. Unless you want to see what her shorts have. Wait, that came out wrong.
Yeah.
Why are you all misspeaking today? Why can't you be like me?
How to
Who's
tell if your
violently
crystal is
incompetent?
cracked or
Wait,
damaged?
what?
You want to know how? You look at it and go, huh, there's a crack in it.
You just send it over to a specialist who can.
Erik pranks me big time.
Okay, we'll check out this one first.
Hello, lovely people. This is Dr. Lisa Medhus.
Her voice changed, it sounds like, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh.
Story time. We're going to read My Life After Death, Memoir from Heaven. We're going to continue with making believers out of the human race. All right.
Are you guys believers yet?
No.
Okay.
I listened to enough Imagine Dragons as it is.
Okay.
A few earthly months after that, I don't know, I can't remember what we read before, I was feeling more creative than usual, and I wanted to get her attention.
My God, it's like a first grader trying to read in front of class.
Yeah,
So
that's where I'm like, yeah, you lost me there. Like, no.
So basically, one of our streams.
It's like, yes, it's like what I'm trying to fucking read. Wait, I read a little bit better. Can I say that at least I read a little bit better?
No.
You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too. As an illiterate myself, fuck you too.
You're just jealous that you don't have a live stream.
True.
I guess my attention. I wanted her to be okay, and things were not okay for her that day.
You're boring me.
Sorry. Electrical current is not easy to fuck with because
Electrical current is not easy to fuck with.
How is this a prank? Like what? I don't understand this shit. What the fuck?
Everyone, when your brain feels like much, look at the emotional support owl.
I'm just hoping the ghost kid just slams her face into a pie or some shit. That's how you can win me back. That's how you can win me back.
Yeah.
That's how you can win.
I'm kind of like an energy current myself, so I can mix my energy with the electrical energy of the
Wait,
current.
That 2 minutes long now.
This is way
Yeah, it's
long.
been.
Where's the prank?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Why can't YouTube Shorts? Can we please have a faster button?
Not only that, I think we got pranked because she's just boring the hell out of us. With this
Goes to a
short.
telephone and manipulate it. Also, I didn't have to go to the answering machine part of it, so I didn't leave him. It kind of freaked her out that the caller ID
Jesus
was like
Christ,
a
she's
12-digit
yapping
number,
more than
and when she tried to call it, it wasn't a working line. That was so
Wait,
weird.
is the story just a crank call? Is this just like a story of when he crank called her when he was alive or some shit?
I don't even know at this
But I want to
point.
see what the comments say. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to ask my mama to call me. Maybe Erik can show her how.
What the?
Okay.
We're tried by his book.
My level of confusion's to the point where I'm smelling toast, so...
Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave.
Yes. By the way, this is definitely not the look of a fucking person this is definitely not the look of a crazy person right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely not the look of a fucking crazy person, clout-chasing crazy person right here.
Hey, stop being mean to her, Nox. Just because she looks like a bad melted wax statue of Judge Judy doesn't mean that you can make fun of her looks.
Actually, I would rather stare at a melted wax statue of Judge Judy than this. Anyways, quickly, pick something. Anything. One of you.
Cleopatra one. The Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Yep. You got that correct.
Conversations with my son in the afterlife.
Your son is Cleopatra?
I mean, so many questions. Disclaimer, this video was created for... Yeah, because guess what? She got called out on her bullshit.
Of course.
Yeah, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're interviewing Cleopatra for entertainment purposes.
With a person named Courtney Dillon, and like last time, we're going to see if... Yeah, she does have a fucking... Let's look at this.
And Veronica Drake.
We'll look at both. Okay, we'll look at both. Courtney...
Oh,
it's this horse teeth bitch.
Horse teeth. Jeez.
She has horse teeth!
She does. I'm just laughing. Suckers.
She looks like she has a position in Congress.
Hi, I'm Courtney Dillon. I'm an intuitive teacher, medium, and energy healer. I offer intuitive readings and healings to people to help people. I can't remember what I was saying. Damn Verizon. Healings to help you see your life from a higher perspective. I mean, come on. I don't know why I'm turning it to Donald Trump. I offer monthly workshops and group healings to assist you in removing barriers to who you really are. Ray, or not Ray, Red, you have a barrier to who you really are. Pidgey, we need to remove that barrier to find out who you really are.
I know who I am.
I know who I am.
I'm PG.
I'm just the burrito on the internet.
I'm here to help you see your life differently. Oh, God. Why do they all... Such an underbite. Look at that underbite.
Ew.
Blessings. Read my story. Here's my story. I remember... Okay, yep. No.
It's just a yap fest.
Oh my God, this woman looks like she is on fucking something.
Crack. Look like she's on crack.
It's like Paula Dean if she went on a diet.
Paula Dean if she actually took a lot of cocaine. So Paula Dean.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that what Paula Dean does?
If your brain never quits, yes. If you're juggling millions of things and still feeling something is missing, yes. If you crave clarity, connection, and a little bit of magic, no. You had me on the first two things. I do not belong here. Let me out.
If your brain never quits. So if you're not dead, you belong here. We only allow people who aren't dead here.
This space is for brilliantly wired women who are ready to stop masking, start trusting, and come home to themselves.
So you were right about the cocaine thing. She is, in fact, wired and hired.
Yeah. Grab my Oh, yeah. It's one of those types of things where they actually will have fucking...
This is a space for... Oh, wait. You are not too
Schedule
much.
a session.
You're
Let's see
you're just in the wrong rhythm.
$200 for 1 hour. There are fucking therapists that charge less than that.
I would rather pay
That's
for...
a lot.
I would rather pay to go to WrestleMania. Flight tickets and all.
Well, Red, I'm going to schedule you an appointment for 3:30 p.m. on April 24th. Is that okay with you?
We could try Cinco de Mayo. We could try that.
No, thank
that
you.
could work. You know, you can actually become a wired and brilliant woman.
Yes. Courses. Let's see this. Let's see what this person is. Miss
Living
Horseteeth is
intuition. Waitlist.
waitlist
Do you
sign up
feel-
course living into blah 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 blah. Give me the
Is that Jay Leno from Wish on Scream?
That's
yes
crazy.
yes.
Don't do that to Jay Leno. Context.
Course login.
You have to log
Workshops.
into the website?
Oh, here we go. Sessions. Mediumship sessions. Let's see how much this is, because I gotta remember. This woman loves taking pictures of herself in nature.
Mm-hmm.
$300 for 1 hour.
That's some bullshit.
No. Payment required. You have to pay before they book you. Imagine if she just runs away with your money and has to reschedule your meeting over and over again.
I agree. I agree with you. Quiet. Try. How does a $200 appointment feel more like a scam than the Switch 2?
Let's see how much.
Impossible.
Intuitive sessions is $300. Do you smell that, Pidgey?
Yeah, smell that.
That is a very smell of bullshit.
Wait, I'm smelling something else. Hold on, wait. It's coming from that drink. Wait. Oh, fuck. Dated Bill Cosby spiked by drink. Oh, no.
No, that
was
that was the ghost of Jimmy Savile, and you know it. Oh, wait. Jimmy Savile
I don't
went for
see any-
females. Never mind.
I don't see any rubber ducks around me.
Yeah, I feel like this chick is fucking completely fucking stupid. But let's see how she sounds, because I have a feeling.
Hello, beautiful people. Hey, look, before
The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Sorry, I had to.
Hey, you, what do you see? Something beautiful and something free. Wait, no, that's not beautiful or free.
He spiked it with Jello. According to Censored, he spiked it with Jello.
Oh, no.
start this session, I have a big announcement to make.
That you sound like an old granny. Got it. You also have those eyes that make me think, holy shit, what are you on?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the documentary that's been in the works for a long time.
Oh my God, she's making a documentary. No one tell Netflix. Netflix will buy it.
Netflix, I can provide you some entertaining content.
What?
This.
What? What are you talking about?
The fucking documentary she's making.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
My son Eric's life. It's almost finished. But in order...
I'm just going to say this really quickly. Who's going to watch this documentary? Honestly, if this documentary comes out and it's free on YouTube, we're going to totally watch it. I will actually make it a fucking server-wide event where we just all watch this stupid documentary.
You take Collins too?
What?
I said you take Collins too for that, right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. We'll do the whole entire thing. We'll give out a free Atlantean coded crystal.
Do you know how powerful those are, man?
No. But anyways, let's continue.
To get to that finish line, the director-producer Paula Marino needs some help. So she needs funds to cover all the professional fees that will be involved.
That reminds me, give me money now. Money. I like money. This is not free. You guys are stealing. Oh, shit. Fuck. Now I'm turning into Bad Bunny, the Twitch streamer. Fuck.
There are regulars. $5 a month. How do you have an entire hour of time left in your day to watch this and not $5? What are you doing with your life?
By the way, I actually researched if that chick's still around, and I'm just going to tell you this right now. The fucking downfall of that bitch, it's just epic.
But she's an important voice in politics, isn't she?
Not anymore. If I remember right, she hasn't fucking streamed in months now.
What?
You don't know who the chick that used to be Bad Bunny is?
No, I know who she was. I'm just like, what does she do besides the
She went from... she went from doing political stuff to OnlyFans, and when that failed, she went back to political stuff under a different fucking name and does not get the views that she used to.
Talk about damage control right there.
Yeah, just think. All Twitch streamers. It's always Twitch streamers. When they actually have that downfall, they open to OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't wait for Hamas Piker's OnlyFans.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Unironically, that would actually be successful.
You know what would be gross? Frogan's OnlyFans.
I would kill myself.
Yes.
I would kill myself.
I'm just getting the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah.
Helped to bring the story to the screen.
I smell scam.
Like a
I
professional
smell
story
scam.
dancer, a music composer, a sound mixer, an illustrator, animator, etc., etc.
An animator? This is gonna be a cartoon documentary?
Excuse me?
Now I'm even more invested.
Is Erik going to be a talking something?
It's
And
gonna
apparently,
be the cartoon guide. It's gonna be a ghost that's just writing through, being like, "Hey, this is the history of heaven."
I'm just gonna say this: Mormonism sounds a lot more realistic than anything she puts out.
Mm-hmm.
And in that religion, when you die, you get a planet. I'm not joking.
Sorry, what?
According to the Mormon tradition, when you die, you get your own planet.
So the Zodiac Killer was Mormon?
No.
I had to ask just to make sure. Like,
I'm still
you just
wondering
never
why
know.
Dylan is trying to actually call me out. I'm waiting for him to respond.
What's this bacon borough doing?
Done something wrong. You
Now,
had to.
Paula created a crowdfunding page.
Oh, let's see this crowdfunding page. Is it on here? I want to see.
Okay.
Channeling. What's this? Suicide is the fourth leading cause of death for the ages of 15 to 20. Now I'm starting to sound like fucking Sasha Banks.
Jesus
With the
Christ.
World Health Organization reporting that 703,000 deaths each year, one every 40 seconds. That doesn't actually... Okay, whatever. Through Erik's story, this film sparks conversations about mental health, recognizing warning signs, and exploring concepts of an afterlife, which actually cheapens the first two things, if you ask me.
Mm.
Just in my opinion. It emphasizes suicide is not always the answer and highlight... Yes, I agree. Suicide is not the answer ever. Ever.
Mm-mm. Never ever.
And... by the way, I'm going to get fucking... I know that YouTube's going to be like, there's going to be a suicide hotline at the bottom of the playback of this fucking stream. And I'm going to be like, okay, cool. About what's her name having an OnlyFans? Oh, God, no. Yes. We don't want that.
Nobody does.
Nobody wants that. Nobody... Honestly, I don't think anybody wants Frogan to begin with.
Like, at all. Like, shit.
I don't even think Hassan wants Frogan.
Yeah. I don't think he even wants Denims. And Denims has an OnlyFans. Which actually explains why her political takes are the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she doesn't take pride in her work, so I don't really expect much of good quality to come from that.
Yeah.
Where you can donate whatever you feel comfortable donating. You can also donate by...
Can I donate a penny? Let's see if I can actually donate a penny. I actually want to know. Let's see here. Minimum amount is $5.
$5.
I'm not even paying $5.
$5 a month.
It's all about the Lincolns for you.
donate by purchasing
God.
a 30-minute session with one of our mediums.
I don't-
Or by purchasing an item from the Erik merchandise store, like the one.
Just
Jesus.
imagine. Actually, this is my opinion. This cheapens what happened to her son when you have
Mhm.
merch about it.
Yeah,
Merch sessions or the YouTube channel. Just saying.
when the ghost of your kid is basically just a mascot for your merch.
Which, by the way, this has been 16 years ago. Like, Jesus Christ.
You do know it does. I'll just gonna say something personal really quickly, because that's not what we're actually picking. Well, this is not what we're actually being degenerates about. This was the death of somebody, because it took me a very long time to get to terms with my mom's death. That happened in 2010, and I'm still slightly not over it. So, we are not picking on Erik the person. I'm sure that if he existed, I'm not going to say if he did or didn't, that he was probably a lovely person. Okay? Grief hits people a lot differently, and I don't wish that kind of pain on anybody. So, when we actually make jokes, we are not making jokes about Erik, just his mother.
Yeah.
We're criticizing the mother, not the son. The son is completely fucking innocent. Okay?
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add there, Pidgey?
I think merchandising your fucking kid is gross for, to try and prop yourself up as a fucking medium or a medium by association.
Wait, what does that hat say? Wait, I'm going to go to this merch store really quickly if I can find it. Is it under this? Because if it is... No, but you can get a gift certificate. I'm looking for the merch store. You know why? Because I see something right here that says, stop judging. I'm going to judge all I want.
What I'm wearing. Saving the world one prank at a time.
Saving the world one prank at a time? Guys, is she turning into a prank channel?
What's up, dudes? Welcome back to Channeling Erik.
my God.
Today, we're going to be pranking the ghost of Hitler.
Oh my God.
We're going to shove a coconut up his ass. But it's supposed to be a pineapple. Coconut!
We're going to be inviting somebody over to his house, but little does he know, the person that we're inviting over is gay and Jewish.
Wow, you went way too far with that one, but cool.
God damn.
That's how you gotta do the best pranks.
So anyway, go visit channelingericdoc.com.
No, thank you.
Take a look at it. This project is very near and dear to my heart. And
Of course, because
one
you
of
want
our
the money
great
off of
wishes
it.
is to get the story out to more people so we can help more people. And I want you.
I mean, doesn't she seem like a bastion of a good mother?
Yeah.
What is Dylan wanting to clip? Dear God, not an Erik at 3 a.m. challenge. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome. We're going to be calling the ghost of Tupac Shakur at 3 a.m. Guys, this is going to be so crazy. Let's smash that like button.
And then you have that one guy on the side. I once knew a guy named Tupac, and he died, and it hurt me really, really badly.
Yeah, I was so depressed I would listen to All Eyes on Me every day and every night before I went to sleep, crying myself to sleep. It made me so sad, guys.
And then, of course, we would have to actually make Red be the person, be Tupac, dressed up as Tupac. You know, it's only fair. Anyways, let's continue.
I want you to go and see the trailer that's on the channelingericdoc.com. It's so moving.
It's so moving. Shall we actually go look at it? We have to now. We have to. You ready? We're going to see how moving this is, okay?
Oh, boy.
Trigger warning. Okay. By the way, are you triggered yet? Actually, you know what? I got to do this. Sorry. I got to do this.
Okay.
Really quickly. Really quickly. Don't go to those two sites. Don't. Really quickly, I'm going to do something. Okay? Because don't go to the sites. Don't. I don't trust anybody like that. But anyways, if you are having troubles, call this number. If you are feeling like your life is not worth it, call this number. And I can promise you this right now, your life is fucking worth it. Okay? I mean, we all make jokes and shit like this, but this topic like that is something that I don't joke about, and it's something that I take very fucking seriously. So if you ever feel like you are feeling down and like you can't picture yourself having a future, call this number. Okay? I'm being completely fucking serious. I'm not joking around. Don't go to whatever the fuck that this chick put in her fucking trailer, because I don't know what it is, but this is the actual National Suicide Hotline number, or the Lifeline as they call it now. Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. This is the number you want to call. Shall I continue now?
Sure.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, bro.
I don't know these two things, so I'm not going to.
At 12:41, I had this awful headache. I never get headaches, but that was
I'm calling bullshit on that. Everyone gets headaches.
You're a fucking human being.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get headaches. I don't sweat. I only poop once a month.
I've never cried once in my life, even as a baby.
When Bambi's mom got shot, I laughed.
time he pulled the trigger.
Erik and I both know.
Why?
We've talked about suicide many times.
No.
It's not worth it.
Okay, that I'm so that's something you shouldn't actually have, but okay.
He's a very happy kid, full of mischievousness.
I think he was about 7. He used to tell me that he had magic powers, and I believed him.
This was a big hat.
Oh, so you had so he has a fucking brother. So he's a brother. And just think of how this is. That actually might. This whole entire thing makes him feel
Happy house with a bunch of kids, and Erik and I were the same age.
He had bipolar disease. It was never really talked about with him. He was battling his
I have bipolar too. Just so everybody knows.
own demons. He was hurting inside.
He has a sister too.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that is just so fucking inappropriate.
Why?
That's just disgusting.
Why?
What is the worst thing that can happen to you than losing your child?
There was some anger. I couldn't believe that the earth was still rotating on its axis, frankly, because life was over for me.
Life is so
we were
over.
having these weird things happen around us. Faucets would turn on all the way. We had this downdraft vent in the kitchen that would go up and down. Airsoft BBs appear at the ceiling and drop to the floor. My big question at that point was, does Erik even exist at all?
Why is there a photo of you just taking a bath?
Yeah, that's just weird.
I thought, I'll try a medium.
He was very soft-spoken to her. Immediately went into how he...
I'm just going to say this right now. I don't believe in psychics or mediums. So if somebody actually told me they were a psychic or a medium, I'd be like, prove it.
I believe in therapists.
When you pulled that trigger, what happened after?
Oh, that's just even more fucked up. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, but I had to shut that off. That's
just gross. That's
yes.
just so gross.
Like that's
it's
just
very
fucked.
fucking gross.
That's just fucked, man. Like what the heck?
Here's the thing. I agree that stuff like that needs to be talked about so that more people get the help that they deserve or need. But this is just this is just her way of trying to get a cash grab to me.
Talking about it is one thing, merchandising it is another thing entirely.
And being so fucking tone deaf to actually put a gun sound effect in a trailer. Oh my God. That's just fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show that there are some fucking horrible people out there.
It was powerful. It was my first reaction.
It's so powerful. No, it's more like fucking horrible, but okay, let's go. Continue. Let's see this stuff.
Today we are interviewing, well, Eric's with us, so.
Really? I don't see him. I see two bimbos. Do you see him?
Nope.
I don't think there's enough alcohol in the world to make me see him.
Hi, Erik. He's coming in. And we are also talking to Cleopatra. So.
Which Cleopatra?
Yeah. Which one?
There were a lot of them.
You know, the black one. I think Netflix had them on their show.
No, don't get me started with that one.
That's the reason why I got rid of Netflix for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little intro that I'm supposed to read, I guess, and I will read it, and then we will get started, okay? Cleopatra was the queen of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of England.
Oh my fucking God! Ptolemaic!
Oh my God! No way!
As in Ptolemy!
Oh my God.
Am I the only one smelling fucking French toast?
I wish I was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
From 51 to 30 BC, and she was the last active Hellenistic pharaoh.
Wow, you got Hellenistic right, but you couldn't get Ptolemaic right.
Mm-hmm.
Ptolemaic? Ptolemaic.
She was the member of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a descendant.
Polemic. Ptolemaic. The P is silent. My fucking God.
I mean, do you really expect her to get that right?
No, she's blonde.
Of its founder, so I don't know how to say that name.
Ptolemy!
Sorry, a Macedonian Greek general and companion of Alexander the Great. So her first language was Greek, actually, which I didn't know that. And she is the only ruler to have learned the Egyptian language among several others. So
she knew Latin, she knew Greek, she knew Egyptian, and I can't remember what the other ones are. Smelling French toast sounds nice. Yes, it would. It would. But
it really does.
Agreed.
I think I'm smelling sushi bacon cheeseburgers right now.
Oh no. He's got you too.
After her death, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire, marking the end of the Hellenistic period in the Mediterranean. That's interesting.
Wow, this is, by the way, this is shit that you can learn in a fucking history class.
And I should know, I have taken history class.
This woman has all the charisma of a wet blanket.
Mm-hmm.
31 BC, Cleopatra and Mark Antony lost the Battle of Actium. Octavian, the future Roman Empire, prevailed by defeating Antony and Cleopatra, who eventually committed suicide. So there's a little history lesson for us, Veronica.
Oh, listen, I did not know that.
She apparently did not know all of that. Can I just say, as a man of class, a man of, you know, the real world, who doesn't hang out on the internet that much, try doing that. There's a whole entire world out there for you. This woman looks like she's older than me. She's never watched a fucking history documentary?
Not only that, she just, I don't know, do research before doing all of this? Or even pronouncing the name and all of it? It's just mind-boggling to me.
By the way, I took history courses. I knew all of this!
So do I! I've taken it as well.
I can even tell you how the Roman Empire fell.
All right.
Lots of mismanagement and a lot of barbarian invasions.
Correct.
And the fact that the last Roman emperor was a child.
That is also 100% correct.
Who got literally told by Odoacer, hey, I'm in charge now. Here, have a lollipop, go that way.
Yeah.
You think that this woman looks like her mind has been blown, and these are the people that are apparently going to be talking to Cleopatra, did not do any research on Cleopatra.
It's gonna be a good interview. You gotta love it when your interviewer has no idea what the fuck they're talking about before they get into it.
Do some research for doing it, for God's sake. Like,
I'm
just
going to
don't...
skip it to here and see if something interesting happens, because I'm waiting for something interesting to happen.
See
like
her,
when Hassan
and now it's
interviewed
funny
that
because ever
hoopy
since she mentioned
terrorist.
What?
I said it's like when Hassan interviewed that hoopy terrorist.
Yeah.
share, all
God,
I can see is
Oh,
Really,
God.
Pidgey? Really, Pidgey? Anyway.
Cher. And you know, the dark hair.
Yeah, I
She
do.
has a very prominent cheekbones and a nose that's very and a strong jawline.
Yeah, I gotta say, I got the same strong jawline, and her eyes.
You do not have the same strong jawline. You have an overbite and a chin that reminds me of Jay Leno. Anyways, it's like they saw a bust of fucking Cleopatra. By the way, do you know what Cleopatra actually did?
What?
Look like? Hold on. Let's actually look it up.
Let's go down to the memory lane.
So this is an actual picture of a bust of Cleopatra. Okay? Now remember, African Queens, the show on Netflix, wants you to believe that she was of black origin. That's what she looked like, according to Roman contemporaries. Does this look like she has a straw jaw or strong jaw?
She has a strong nose. Those are two different things.
She has a big nose.
They got the nose right. They didn't get the jaw right. Or the cheekbones.
Yeah, I noticed the cheekbones was like a little inaccurate.
So, yeah, she was Greek. And by the way, here's how I know that she was Greek. Because unlike what African queens wanted you to believe, according to how Egypt was governed during the Ptolemaic dynasty, only people from the Ptolemaic line who are pure could actually be married to one another and rule.
That's true.
So, yeah. By the way, an Egyptologist could have told you that.
These are very piercing, though.
Yes.
Like, very piercing.
Yes, yes. Almost like she's mesmerizing you. You know, she's charismatic and she's intelligent.
Why do I have a feeling they're actually talking about Cleopatra from the movies?
I feel like that might be the case, what they're trying to say.
It was Elizabeth Taylor, so they're just describing Elizabeth Taylor.
Never really channeled anybody that feels quite as mesmerizing as her. She's alluring.
Yes. Yes.
Well, she did
Okay.
fuck two leaders of
What
Rome.
was your life in Egypt as a child like, and also your adult life in Egypt? So really, that's two questions. They want to know about her life as a child and as an adult.
By the way, isn't it amazing that Cleopatra picked up English, which was not in existence and during her time?
I mean, she could have learned it while she was a ghost.
Well, yeah, that's you. I guess when you have nothing better to do, it's like, hey, let's learn this fucking language. Yeah. Afterlife babble. Who knew that was a thing?
It's either you can get ghost Duolingo or you can just haunt people. Those are your two options as a ghost.
Well, remember that for a while the bird from Duolingo was dead. Maybe he went to the afterlife to actually teach people to speak English.
That's how Cleopatra learned English. The Duolingo bird died and it taught her English.
As a child, she was extremely curious and fixated on learning about humanity and what makes people tick.
Oh my God. That was the most generalized fucking answer I have ever seen. That is like, if you tell me to describe my area, I could be like, well, there's a house, trees, and grass.
There are houses that are also around me. There are general buildings. There are light posts. There's a road and a sidewalk near my area. If you look far enough, you might see some fences.
And if you look far in the distance, there's another road. Roads upon roads upon roads.
She also, you mentioned alchemist, and she's also showing me how she loved to blend potions together, which we might refer to as medicines.
I'm sorry, what?
By the way, I'm just going to tell you this right now. Cleopatra had the best education possible because of her royal bloodline. So, yeah. Who else feels dumber now?
Me.
I think we killed Red. Red's last brain cell decided to just go the way of the dodo.
Yeah, Red is just dead.
I'm just quite speechless right now at this
Hold
point.
on, I gotta fix Red's avatar to suggest this. Hold on.
Oh my god. Like, I'm just speechless at this point with these.
There. Red's dead.
Red dead. Red dead.
But yeah, do you see why I cannot watch very much of this?
I just can't anymore. I'm just, oh my god, this is so fucking dumb.
Let's get through a couple more minutes of this.
My adult life, she said, was all about the intrigue of battle. She studied war. It's what she knew.
Wow, you don't know anything about fucking Cleopatra with that fucking statement. Her adult life was basically this. She was forced to marry her brother.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambitious woman. She felt that she should be in charge of Egypt. And it caused a fraction between her and her brother, who was also named Ptolemy. It had nothing to do with war. It had to do with the fact that she wanted to be the one in power. So
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like she was more into the power position, especially in Romans as well. So there's that.
She was a very intelligent woman too, but
100%.
But due to the fact that she didn't study war.
No,
because
she did
if she
not.
fucking
Like,
studied war, she probably would have done better when fucking Octavian, aka Augustus, showed up in her backyard.
Oh yeah.
Knew, and she also studied diplomacy, what it took.
That part is
to
right.
be a diplomat in times of strife and struggle. And it seems like her childhood set the foundation for that with her curiosity into humanity. So
wow, African Queens is more authentic than this.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Well-rounded.
Very well-rounded. The other thing I'm getting about her childhood is that she came in bringing this knowledge from a previous lifetime. Like,
oh god, they're doing fucking reincarnation. I'm just gonna say something really quickly.
No.
Reincarnation. Have you ever noticed that nobody ever, when all these people are like who believe in reincarnation, are like, I was a king in a past life, or I developed this in a past life. Nobody's like, I wiped the king's butt in a past life.
No, literally, no one gives a fuck about the reincarnation. I'm just saying it like it is, because if you were to let's say if that person did say I was so and so in that person's life, people are gonna be like, okay, and
by the way, as somebody who actually thinks that they're a spiritual person, even I think this shit is bullshit.
It is.
Bringing this knowledge of wanting to work with the plants and the medicines, like bringing in this knowledge of alchemy, it almost felt intact or fully formed. She brought it in ready to, and she also brought it in ready to lead. So even she had this curiosity, but she also, even as a child, it feels like people felt her presence, felt her power, felt her energy. So
what people might not know about me, she says, is I am very driven and led by the moon and the stars.
Oh God.
But people unfucking believable.
Where do I start with this? Egyptian society kind of revolved around a bunch of different gods, but there was a main god, and that was Ra, the sun god.
Correct.
Omen Ra. This is just somebody LARPing.
Straight up.
Well, two people
Correct.
LARPing.
Censored. I called bullshit as well.
And I'm asking her, is this a reference to astrology? And she says yes.
Yes.
You mean astrology, that thing that came out in the 1800s because people fucking for some reason thought that your destiny was written in the stars?
Also way after Cleopatra.
Yeah. There is no historical precedent for this. This woman is just completely fucking full of shit. And by the way, we just resurrected Brad. He's now laying fully up. He's cured of his STDs because it was in the stars.
He followed the moods and the stars to a cure to his STDs. He has now been freed from the curse of King Cobra.
But this is just bullshit that I can't watch anymore because as somebody who actually knows a lot about history, this is just really bad. Just bad.
It's just they're just putting words. They're just putting words out of their own asses at this point because it's obvious that they don't really do their due diligence on researches or anything else like that.
But not
it
only
just
that,
shows.
But think about this. It is easy to put the words into the mouth of a dead person. It's harder to do it to somebody that's alive. Like if I actually was sitting here going, and Pidgey told me earlier that he really, really likes to actually run around with a cactus naked screaming, I am the Lord of Cactuses.
I don't like these allegations here. Now, hold on now.
See, it's harder to put words in Pidgey's mouth because Pidgey's alive. But if I said, I don't know, Gandhi fucking loved feet, that's easy to fucking say because Gandhi's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody called Gandhi calls into Discord.
That'd be funny, actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Quiet, try. Change your name to Gandhi and put it into the stream.
Please don't. Please don't. But anyways, why is our podcasts Ask Erik Live?
Yeah. Listen, we need to continue this interview, but I'm getting a little tired. If you can donate at least $10 for Superchats, maybe Erik and I will continue this interview.
They probably do say that at the end of these.
But I thought Gandhi loved noobs. What the fuck, censor?
You've never played Civilization. I got the joke.
I never even played Civilization, so there you go.
For some reason, every time when war comes and you're using Gandhi as a leader, his first reaction is to basically nuke places.
Well, that's...
So, yeah, that's a thing. Agartha the Hollow Earth. I don't want to do that one either. Color of the day, purple.
How to make human believe.
Where do you see that?
How to make humans believe.
Okay, let's see this one.
And that's 4 minutes.
Hello, darlings. This is Dr. Lisa Mendes about to read.
I'm just going to say this really quickly. Oh, that is her book.
Mm-hmm.
She made a book. She wrote a book. Congratulations. Her and Harmon have something in common. And her and Soraya have something in common.
Well done.
But anyways.
Do a bedtime story again. My Life After Death. And we are on part
Is it just me or does her accent constantly change?
I feel like she does, little by little, by each
Or
time.
making believers out of the human race. Not easy. All right, here we go. The first time I appeared to my mom as my human form self after I died was when she was lying in her bed a while after.
Did she write this as if her son wrote it? Is her son the narrator?
I feel like that's what she's using it for.
Why? Oh my God.
I sometimes question the insanity, and we've reached a point where this lady
I
is straight up
passed.
loopy.
Before she even closed her eyes, she saw me hopping at the foot of her bed. When her eyes met mine, I was shocked. And I could tell she was too. I wasn't even trying to get her to see me. I was just fucking around. Shit. I'm all around her all the time, and she'd never seen me before, so it was the last thing I expected to happen. I realized later that it was because her energy had finally opened up to me and pulled me in. It wasn't just a one-way street anymore. Our energies were going to in both directions, and then poof, there I was, right before her eyes.
Did she write this with ChatGPT?
I feel like at this point I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe. ChatGPT is a great therapist, lawyer, officer. It's an all-around great device, honestly.
It would explain Nick's
Usually when I manifest
Twitter
on purpose,
posting
like I
every
did
now
with
and then.
Poppy, my father, back in those first days as a spirit, I pull in all my heart-centered consciousness. So get this, to get this sharp focus on my intention to make it happen. Since my energy doesn't really resonate naturally with material things, I have to get the whole core of my energetic body and use it to slow down my vibrational frequency. Okay, where did I lost myself? Oh yeah. Pretend like I'm a blender on a really high speed. You look in the blender and all you see is a big blur, but with the power of thought and love and heart-centered consciousness, I can slow the blender down so it doesn't mix things up so fast. That makes it easier to see what's in the blender. Then I have to figure out
what the fuck is she even
then I have to
saying?
figure out how that person
She's
like Poppy
yapping
is
to
going
the
to
point where I'm
the
like,
easiest.
come
I have to
on.
consider and focus on both the
She's yapping
environment
so
I'm
much,
in
dude.
and the
What
person
the
I'm
fuck?
trying to reach. I can't just knock on the door and when they open it, shout, ta-da! There are more variables than just one, just concentrating on myself. When my mom first saw me after I died, she was the one who pulled me in. She needed to see me so bad.
No.
Hey, it's true. I think we should.
I wonder.
Like,
I do too. I wonder if she's going to delete that comment.
she probably would.
Refresh.
Why?
Oh yeah, refresh.
It's going to show it because I'm. You know what? I'm going to like my own comment. I'm just going to say this. This is fully bullshit to the point where I am actually thinking about just going to the Fire Department Chronicles and watching that for the rest of the stream.
I mean, he's a great fucking channel.
Yes, he is.
I fucking like him, even though he looks like a dollar store version of Steve Wilkos. He's great.
Yeah, he's great. Have you ever watched Fire Department Chronicles, Red?
No.
Okay, here.
How you doing?
Real things I have seen as a paramedic. Are you ready?
Ready.
You are not ready for this, trust
A
me.
fire rescue. Somebody called for a car accident?
Hey, my moron brother over here just got his leg rearranged.
Oh, God. Oh, I was just resting my leg out the window. And the car came by too close, and all of a sudden I knew exactly what the bottom of my foot looked like. That's not good, man.
Yeah, it's not good. I've been telling him for years to stop putting his foot fungus-filled feet out the window, and now look what happened.
You think right now is it time to lecture me when my leg has a new knee? All right, man, what do you want to do? I'm going to go throw open that bush over there, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Good idea. That sounds like a good
I was so not prepared for that. What the fuck?
There's a lot of things that he posts that you're not prepared for. Trust me. I want to find a specific one.
He has a lot of hilarious stories.
Yes.
It's the one about deep frying turkeys. I like that one.
Careful! Oh, did you know dropping a frozen turkey into the superheated vat of oil that you so geniusly placed directly inside of your home will only result in you giving thanks that you weren't gobbled up by the gravy-laced flames that destroyed the pile of sticks that you once called your home? Because you know what they say about Thanksgiving. It's all about being smarter than the things that you're cooking.
Yep. But that's not the one I was looking for.
Oh, this dude.
I love him too. He is great.
And he's gonna be. I'm gonna sub to that dude.
Where is it? Where is it?
Sawing his fingers up.
The jellyfish one is the one I'm.
Oh my
looking for.
god!
Oh, you can sort through most popular. I think it's like the second most popular.
The second most popular?
It's got to be like one of the most popular ones.
Yep, it is right here.
Hey, somebody call for an allergic reaction? Hey, man, yeah, I got stung by jellyfish earlier, and it's still swollen. It hurts really
no,
bad.
the piss.
I think I should probably get checked out.
Oh, shit.
Hey, somebody call for an allergic
Fuck!
reaction?
Streamer fail.
Hey, man,
Number 3.
I got stung by
Damn you
jellyfish
to hell.
earlier, and it's still swollen. It hurts really bad. I think I should probably get checked out.
Yeah, looks pretty swollen. There's actually a pretty simple way to ease the pain, though. Pee? We all already did that. All? Yeah, so I peed on the sting, but that didn't work. So Mike tried to pee on it, but he didn't have a good enough stream. So Jimmy tried to pee on it, but he couldn't get the right angle. So he peed into a cup, poured it on the sting, but that didn't work, and now we just don't know what to do.
Water.
Yep.
You just soak it in hot water. That's it.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that would have been nice to know earlier. You think?
I smell so bad.
You know they're not real bros unless they pee on your jellyfish sting. I'm just saying. This is a thing that actually does happen a lot. Shit. What the hell? Why'd they do
Sir,
that?
please stop rubbing your eyes. You're just...
Fucking hell. What the hell?
Sir, can you please just open your door so I can help you? Hey, I thought he was having neck pain after a car accident. Yeah, that's what he told dispatch, but now he won't open his door so I can assess him. It's weird. Sir, how fast were you guys going? I don't know, man. 1 mile per hour? I mean, we backed into each other coming out of our driveways, dude. There's not even any damage on the car. Okay, that's really straight. Hey, I just saw his eyes open. You know, the only way I think we're going to be able to get him out is to take the roof off of his car. I'm sorry, sir. It looks like my door lock's working now.
People faking injury to get more money. It happens all the time, actually.
Hey, my tooth hurts. Okay, what would you like me to do for that? Take me down to the hospital. You want me to take you down to the hospital for a sore tooth? You know they're not going to do anything, right? Yes, they will. They'll pull it out. No, they don't. Yes, they will. They pulled a bunch of my friend's teeth out. No, they didn't. Yes, they will.
What?
Yep.
If I don't take you now, you're just going to call me back later, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, let's...
By the way...
Isn't that what do they not know what a dentist is?
Yes. Well, let's face it, dentists are evil.
Fair enough.
That's true.
But
They're just working with the Tooth Fairy to get more money from you.
Yeah. Here's one that will make... should I play this one because, let's face it, I have to play it because Red mentioned an STD from King Cobra JFS.
I'm paying attention to the one where he's shirtless and potentially pantless.
I'll play that one time. I'll play that one next, but really quick.
Oh, dear God.
Fire rescue.
Hey, I was taking a shower. I slipped and fell and...
Okay, and you hurt your back?
No, my back doesn't hurt.
But you fell?
Uh-huh.
And you're in pain?
You could say that.
Okay, I'm a little confused here.
There's a soap bottle in my rectum.
Oh.
Okay.
Like the whole thing.
Oh, no.
And you fell?
Does it really matter at this point?
No, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and get going.
Is that what King Cobra JFS did to you?
He shoved a soap bottle up his ass. It was a Mountain Dew bottle that he shoved up his ass.
What's up, tubes? Okay, one more.
No.
Hey, man, did you call 911 saying someone was overdosing?
We ate edibles, man.
Okay, how many did you eat?
Well, I had 2, and he had the rest.
Oh, dude, why is he not wearing clothes?
Because he thinks he's a cow, man.
Moo.
Yes, he does.
And now he's
Why is there so much piss?
Hey, man, what can I do to help? Why are they always naked? Hey, man, did you call 911?
That's a good question, right?
What the fuck?
Which question? Why is there so much piss, or why are they always naked?
Both. Both.
Two things you don't want to hear a police officer say.
Yeah.
They just reported to dispatch. Oh God! Oh, why is there so much piss?
By the way, he has done a Where Are They Now based off of these skits.
Oh my God.
So, if you guys ever want to watch him, he's also done green screening himself into medical dramas, mostly 911.
Oh man. Yeah, where he explains how fucking stupid that each of those scenes are.
Yeah.
Personal favorite has to be the girl with wax on her face.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But my favorite actually is the one with the smoke.
Excuse me.
That smoke is toxic. That stuff, you know. Station 19, which is basically Grey's Anatomy.
For firefighters?
Yep. But no, the thing is, the reason why I know I promised channeling Erik, but there is only so much channeling Erik you can do before you feel your brain cells die.
Fair enough.
Oh my God.
So, before we go, I do want to say thank you for everybody for showing up. We are going to be we're actually going to be doing a stream on Thursday, which is going to be pretty much we're going to go over if Minecraft actually failed at the box office. And then we're going to be probably looking at X-Vault Gaming.
And Reforged Gaming.
Nope, just X-Vault.
No.
You're not going to be here.
I know, but the pain of his existence harms me.
It's just...
Does it?
Yes.
Does it?
Yes.
Let's just say you'll be extremely bored when that
He does
time
psychic damage to me with his boredom.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I've been asked to look at him. I've never looked at him. Not even looking at Minxie streams. I always come in at the wrong fucking times for that shit. So I figured, hey, why not do one on my own, you know? But
yeah,
you'll be amazed by the false molestation allegations that he throws around.
So, and then I'm thinking about the week after that. We're going to go back to looking at some of my favorite characters, like the one dude who, for some reason, or Philip Zeba. Sorry, I meant to say Philip Zeba. We're going to look at Philip Zeba sooner or later.
That's where you were. Sorry, go ahead.
I like that guy.
Yeah, because he's just a weirdo. Just like most of the people I watch. But anyways, I wish everyone to have a good night. And here's my final thought on channeling Erik, because this is the last time I'm going to watch it, because I can't actually stand this chick. I just want you to know, if I had to stay in a room with that vegan teacher or the person in charge of channeling Erik, I would stick in a room with that vegan teacher. Because you see, she's less cringy. Somehow.
Yeah.
But we are, by the end of the month, we are going to actually have a stream about nuisance streamers. Because I do want to actually talk about that sooner or later. So we're going to talk about Johnny Somali, Vitaly, and Ice Poseidon. You know, all the drug addicts. All of them. Not just one or two. Just all of them. But I haven't decided when that one's going to be yet. But until next time, Pidgey, your last thoughts on channeling Erik. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts?
Yes.
I don't really know what else to expel into my final thoughts. Like, this is just a clinically insane bitch that's taking advantage of her dead kid and is using it to claim that she can talk to fucking dead celebrities. Like, what else is there to say about it? It's fucking insane. And despite such a crazy premise, she manages to make it so fucking boring. God almighty.
Red, your last thoughts, and this time don't contradict yourself.
All I gotta say for that channeling and Erik, literally go outside, touch some grass, fucking do something productive with your life that doesn't involve using your son as a scapegoat for your channels or anything else like that.
My final thoughts of this. We watched the trailer for her documentary, and it was highly tasteless. It really was.
Very.
And I'm being very fucking serious about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, we all grieve in our own ways. I lost my sister. I lost both my parents. I completely understand what it's like to actually lose somebody you really, really love. But I would never use my dad, my mom, or my sister to make money. To me,
Exactly.
that is very much tasteless.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fucking horrible and offensive.
100%.
Now, I will not sit there and tell somebody that they should change the way that they're doing things. I'm not that moral high ground type of person. I'm not somebody that's actually going to stop somebody from making content. But I am going to make people aware of that fucking content because that person has a lot of fucking subs. And the fact that they all believe this shit scares the shit out of me. So, before I go, I want you all to know I do care about other people. I do. I care about every one of the people that actually come to these streams, watch the VODs, and all this other shit. So if you are going through some shit, realize it does get better. Sometimes you have to go through that hell to find your happiness. But staying here is better. And in the long run, I just want people to be happy.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
So
live life to your fullness.
So I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Peace out.
Adios.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, we're done now.